Hello folks, this is Ramon for retzone.ca and I'm recording another Blip video, and I've originally intended that this would be, I want to showcase my PS4 Pro on how loud that was, but we got a major problem. As you can see, here's my PC, the very main build I use to make videos, and what do you know? Sure, it turns on, but it would never get past, onto like the BIOS or anything. So, nope. It just sits here, does all the blue lights, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I just said, you know what? I'm gonna get some upgrade ports. Screw this build. I'm gonna put in a new motherboard. We're gonna put in a new processor. It's Ryzen time, by the way. So this will be a experience, and I'm hoping with this new Ryzen processor I can make videos faster, especially in 4K, so wish me luck. So hello folks, so while my PC is, well, being done, and I'm just waiting for the parts, I'm going to be spending a little bit of time with my modern-ish consoles. You'll have to apologize, finding a PS5 or an Xbox Series X is rather hard to find. I can get an Xbox Series S, but that's something that I don't want to get because, what's the point, right? There's no discs, whatever. So I'm just gonna boot up the PlayStation 4 right here. And I swear, like, this is a personal peeve, but wow. Freaking Sony literally made this like a double-decker PS4. And I'm not sure if that was necessary. This thing is absolutely loud. Like, you have no idea, unless you own one yourself, how loud this freaking thing is. Now, granted, I'm kind of like operating it without a stand here, and I know I will get a stand, but even with a stand, I don't think it would actually improve noise levels. You'll see what I mean in a bit here. All right, now I have the game started loaded. I'm in the main menu, and you'll see exactly what I mean once this thing is actually, actually loaded and everything. So I'm hoping the PlayStation 5 would actually, fix such a noise level right here. So I don't have one, so I can give you a first-hand experience. I will get one once stock comes back. Well, hoping anyway. So you can't hear anything from here right now. So in idle use, it's fine. The PlayStation 4 Pro is fine. So as you can clearly hear now, like, I'm gonna get a bit closer to the PlayStation 4 Pro here. You can kind of hear the revving up now. Let me just do something absolutely intense on, the TV screen right here. Yeah, you can clearly hear the fans like literally going there. It's freaking insane. Like, I've never heard of another console sound like that on full speed. Like, I have my Switch right here, and I have my Xbox One X right here, and I've never, ever heard them go as loud as this thing. So when I play, the PlayStation exclusives, because, why do I even have a PlayStation 4 in the first place, other than, I want one. can clearly see it's literally sounding like a jet. So if I close out of the game, yeah, you can hear that. It's like really winding down, like really winding down. So I'm probably gonna have to load something equally as intense. Let's see what we have here.
Enough of this. Was never in doubt.
So I got a bit further into the game now, and that is sounding like a jet, alright. Like props to Sony for putting like really big fans in there and, you know, making it twice as thick, but wow, I've never heard of any other console sound this loud. I don't even think my, you know, like a PlayStation 3 Fat would even sound like that. So that's kind of like one of my my pet peeves with this one. Let me just load up probably the Switch over here or the Xbox One X, like, and you can compare how quiet they actually are compared to the PlayStation 4 Pro. All right, so I have my Switch loaded up, and I have Breath of the Wild loaded here, and as you can clearly see, you hear anything from that Switch? Not really. Now I know Breath of the Wild isn't exactly the most graphical intense game on the Switch. You can probably, you know, try like Doom or probably even now Doom Eternal on this. But as you can clearly see, it's quiet. Like the fan may be going right here, but it's not like annoyingly loud or anything. So, you know, I understand this is like what, this is Nintendo, this is 1080p, so, you know, you don't need a lot of horsepower to, you know, you don't need cooling as big as the PlayStation 4 Pro in order to cool like a Switch or something. So, I'm still impressed with how Nintendo's managed to cram a lot of power in a small form factor like this. But the real test now is, you know, the Xbox One X right here on the left, and see how its noise levels even compare. So, one moment. Alright, let's turn the Xbox One X on. Alright, I'm just gonna load up Doom Eternal because it's got some good 4K HDR support, and well, it's just a fun game, so that's probably what I'm gonna play until, you know, until I get those parts, at least a confirmation to get them for my PC. So now I'm playing the, you know, Doom Eternal right here. It's a bit loud, but as you can kind of clearly see, do you hear anything from that Xbox One X? Not really. Like, this is as every intense as Horizon Zero Dawn is, and I can barely hear anything from this machine. Like, I gotta give props to like that it's not water cooling as far as I remember. I'm probably gonna have to put that on screen on what exactly Microsoft was using for the Xbox One X or S or something. But this is pretty impressive stuff when, you know, in terms of the audio department, at least in, you know, how loud your cooling system is, that you can really almost never hear it. So I'm just gonna play some Doom Eternal, and we will be right back. At least when, you know, I get my parts and I can actually start getting back to business with making videos on my PC. So I will see you then. Alright, hello everyone, and I'm happy to report that now my new computer build is actually working as expected. I gotta tell you, putting in that cooler was, you know, quite the process, but I have it done now, and if you're curious about the specs now, it's an AMD Ryzen 3700X, which, you know, finally I made the jump to AMD because I'm, you know, making videos and all that stuff, and generally gaming. Now I'm about 32 gigs of RAM and a full ATX motherboard. So I actually got some more expansion slots that I can use for maybe a capture device or maybe some more SATA ports, because you know, you can never have enough one USB ports and, you know, second SATA ports. So that'll be another project and another thing to keep in mind for the next few days or weeks. But as you can clearly see, I'm pretty much ready to go once again. So since that you know, the unfortunate demise of my old build happened when I was you know, about getting ready to make the next game of the month, that'll be a bit delayed in order to assure any quality from that one. I am debating on whether or not I should make another Curio episode. I did mention from the last Curio episode that I was looking at the Blizzard battle chest. So you're talking about the Diablo battle chest and StarCraft battle chest. So I can do that in the meantime, and I will see you in probably the next Curio or Game of the Month. So I am happy to report that we are ready and operational once again. So ta-ta for now, I guess. Game on!